Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you saw from the title as well as the thumbnail, I am recreating Alia Bhatt's wedding makeup look. I must be the last one to recreate this makeup look in the entire world. I absolutely loved how simple, ethereal and elegant Alia Bhatt looked on her wedding day. She just looked like this ethereal, beautiful angel from the sky. She wore a off-white creamy kind of a Sabyasachi sari and Sabyasachi jewelry as well. Her makeup was on point according to the outfit. She wore a no makeup look and she looked absolutely gorgeous in that makeup look. It's a timeless kind of a makeup look. Even if you look back after 20 or 30 years, it will look absolutely beautiful. She also enhanced her beautiful freckles on her face, so I have done the same as well. Literally everything that I'm wearing right now is from Amazon except the blouse piece. Other than that, everything that I got for this video is from Amazon. I'll try to link everything in the description box. So I have recreated Alia Bhatt's wedding makeup look on my brown dusky skin tone. We all know Alia is much more fairer than me, so I've tried to translate that kind of a makeup look on a darker skin tone on myself. I tried to blend in my short little hair with the extension I'm wearing today. I hope it's not looking too weird, but anyway, I have shown you from scratch, starting from the prep of the skin to the end process in this video on this beautiful no makeup look that Alia Bhatt sported on her wedding. So without wasting any more time, let's get started.
First step is to cleanse my skin. I use the Dermavive Hydra cleanser, which is also suitable even if you have sensitive skin types. So I just wet my skin and using the cleanser all over the face and gently massaging it to get rid of all the dirt and impurity. It's a very gentle cleanser. It gets rid of all your dirt and impurity without ripping away the moisture and maintains the pH level of your skin. Next, I did a bit of clay mask. So I took this Sugar Cosmetics Power Clay stick mask. This is in the brightening variant. It's a very easy on the go kind of a mask. I really enjoy using this. This also adds a little bit of brightness on my face as soon as I wash it. It's kind of like an instant glow fix kind of a mask. So I'm just applying it all over the face. It glides on very nicely on the skin as well. It literally feels like butter. So I'm just gonna let it sit there, chill for a bit, have my black coffee, and after 10 minutes I'm just gonna wash away the clay mask and use gentle dabbing motion using my face towel to get rid of the dampness. And here is how fresh and brighter my skin looks. It really helps with your makeup as well. Now I'm gonna nourish my skin. For that, I'm gonna use the Neutriderm Vitamin E moisturizing lotion. So I took so much of the product and applied it on my face as well as on the neck in upward strokes. This is a really good moisturizer. Again, it hydrates your skin and also preps your skin before makeup. So I'm making sure that the product is distributed evenly. So that is the moisturizer on. So I put on my outfit and my necklace. I'm gonna do this additional hydration step. Well, you should actually do this before your moisturizer, but I didn't realize until this point that I did after the moisturizer. But anyway, I got this super cool tool from Amazon which sprays water onto your face and feels extremely cooling and provides a lot of hydration on your skin, which imparts a beautiful subtle glow instantly. So I'm just using that for about 3 to 4 minutes, gently and slowly. It just sprays water in such a beautiful misty form and it feels super relaxing and therapeutic, especially for the summer. It feels extremely nice. So I just use my face towel again just to get rid of all the dampness going on. As you can see, this left a subtle glow onto the skin which looks absolutely beautiful. I definitely love pampering my under eyes, so I'm taking my favorite PIXI DetoxifEYE under eye gel patches. It's a very relaxing and therapeutic product. Again, it's like a gel under eye mask. So I'm just putting that on my under eyes and letting that sit for about 10 minutes while I do my eyebrows, and it feels so cooling and refreshing on the under eyes. Oh, and also I'm prepping my lips. For that, I'm using the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum. This also helps in hydrating and nourishing your lips, and also it plumps up my lips as well. So yeah, I'm just applying that product all over the lips. So now I'm gonna begin by filling in my eyebrows. For that, I'm taking the Lakme Absolute Micro Brow Definer, and this is in the shade Charcoal. Alia Bhatt had super nicely defined eyebrows, but it was not artificial as well. It was like a bushy, fluffy kind of a eyebrow thing. So I'm just gonna go through my eyebrows wherever I can see gaps and fill in my eyebrows to make it look more feathery and bushy looking. So that's why I chose this micro brow product, because this really helps in filling in all those gaps in between your eyebrows. Then I took a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand and just gonna clean it up under the bottom area of my eyebrows. She had a very clean and defined eyebrows, even though they looked super fluffy. So yeah, I'm just using as minimal concealer as possible to define it, because I definitely want to keep it super natural and nude looking. Also, I'm gonna cut down my arch of my eyebrows, because my eyebrows have a very defined arch but she doesn't. So I'm just trying to bring down the arch a little bit more and give it a flatter look, and also blending in my concealer using a concealer blending brush. Now that the brows are done, approximately 10 minutes, so I'm just going to remove the under eye gel patches. To prep my skin, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte+Poreless primer. I'm using a matte primer because my skin is super oily. On top of this, I'm going to add in a lot of glowy products. So I don't want everything to be glowy to the point that everything melts down my skin due to the heat in summer. So yeah, I'm just using the matte primer instead. This will also help in filling in my pores. Then to add a bit of glow, I'm using the M.A.C Strobing Cream in the shade Peachlite. So I'm gently tapping in the product instead of rubbing it in. And here you can see that this product gives a beautiful subtle glow onto the skin, which I definitely need for this look. I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation to take care of, so I'm taking my PAC Rusty Orange Color Corrector to color correct my hyperpigmentation, all of my acne spots and a little bit underneath my eyes. Then I took a damp beauty blender to blend in my orange color corrector in gentle dabbing motion, because Alia Bhatt has super flawless skin. Now I'm going to do a bit of pinpoint concealing, for which I'm going to take the Dermacolor Camouflage Cream from Krylon. This is in the shade DJ4. So I'm taking a smudging brush and just focus this product only on the areas where I can see my acne marks as well as a lot of my hyperpigmentation issues. This is a very close match to my skin tone, and it really conceals all of your problematic areas very flawlessly and looks like skin basically. So yeah, I'm just adding that slowly and gently, and then I'm gonna take a concealer blending brush and tap in the product to blend everything in instead of rubbing it. As you can see, with this step my skin already looks and feels super flawless and clean looking. For a base, I'm taking the Glowish Skin Tint. This is by Huda Beauty and this is in the shade Deep Tan. I'm also going to mix in a little bit of Pond's BB Cream. This is in the shade Light. So I'm mixing both of them together on the back of my hand and just tapping it all over the face in a very thin and light layer. The skin tint as well as the Pond's BB Cream both have a very beautiful dewy finish, and the Huda Beauty skin tint absolutely looks super natural on the skin, perfect for such kind of makeup looks which require a nude kind of a base on your skin. Then I'm taking the Sephora liquid concealer and just apply it on the under eyes, on top of my eyelids, on the center of my forehead, on the bridge of the nose and my cupid's bow and chin. I also took the Max Factor Facefinity liquid concealer and just put it on top of the areas wherever I applied the previous concealer, because I wanted a little bit of brightness on these areas, because the Sephora one is a little bit darker. Then I took my concealer blending brush once again and just gently dabbing in the product to retain the coverage of the concealer and also to blend in really flawlessly and seamlessly. I'm also gonna add a little bit of liquid blusher. For that I'm gonna take the Flower Beauty blush bomb in the shade Melon, which is such a beautiful corally peachy kind of a color. So I'm taking that on my buffing brush and just blending it on the apples of my cheeks and lifting it onto the temples. I'm also using that across the face on top of the nose, because she has a beautiful blushy skin, so that's what I'm doing it here. And also cream blush always looks super natural on the skin. Then I'm taking the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Kunafa to set my face. So I'm taking a nice amount of the powder on my powder brush and just kind of baking on the under eyes as well as around the mouth area, because these are the areas where I tend to crease up the most because I have an oily skin type and the products that I use are super glowy and dewy. I definitely want to set it in place. For the rest of the face, I use the same powder but in a very thin light layer, and this will just retain the glowiness that is going on the cheeks. To add up a bit of bronzy effect on the skin, because Alia Bhatt had a nice bronzy effect going on, so I'm taking my Glowish bronzer. This is in a darker shade again, I'll put it in the description box, and just applying that on the perimeters of my face. Also applying the same bronzer on the crease of my eyes as well as on the sides of my nose and under my lower lip. Again, this bronzer has a beautiful subtle glow, so it looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. To add a bit of shadow on the eyes, I'm taking the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow palette in the shade Pumpkin Spice and taking up that beautiful neutral brown color and just applying that all over the eyelids using a blending brush, because she definitely had a little something on the eyes but it was not shimmery as well. So I'm just applying the same eyeshadow using a pencil brush on the lower lash line as well. Alia Bhatt had a beautiful kohl rimmed eye, so I'm taking the M.A.C kajal pencil and just applying that to my lower waterline alone. I'm also gonna tight line my eyes because there was a definite tight lining going on, so I'm using the same kajal pencil to do that. But saying that, I'm gonna keep this super simple and subtle. Before applying mascara, I'm taking my e.l.f. eyelash curlers and curling my eyelashes nicely, because her eyelashes looked really nice and defined. She didn't have any falsies, but her lashes were really lifted up. For mascara, I'm taking the new M.A.C Stack mascara. This is such a gorgeous mascara, I should admit. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply this on my top and bottom eyelashes and trying to build up the layer quite a bit because she has nice luscious lashes going on even though she had mascara. And this is the perfect mascara to do that because it adds so much of volume and definition and length to your lashes. I absolutely am in love with this product. To add a bit more blusher, I'm taking the Sephora Cosmetics blusher, and again this is in a peachy shade. So I'm just adding a little bit so that the blusher shows through, because it kind of got hidden with the powder that I did on top of my base. So yeah, just adding a little bit, not too much. Alia Bhatt had a beautiful glowy skin, so I'm taking the Rimmel highlight powder in the shade Afterglow, and this is such a perfect one because it's so finely milled and so subtle on the skin, yet it looks absolutely beautiful and dewy. So I'm just popping that on the tops of my cheekbones and connecting it on the temple and the brow bone. Also adding that to the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, the cupid's bow and my chin, and also on the inner corners of my eyes. This also doesn't emphasize any texture, which I absolutely love. Moving on to the lips, I'm taking the Kiko Milano Smart Fusion lip pencil in the shade Chocolate, which is my absolute favorite lip liner. So I'm just slightly lining my lips, not gonna overdraw or anything, just following my natural lip line. Then I took the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Supermodel. She wore the shade Pillow Talk, which is way too lighter on my skin tone. So yeah, I just applied this. This came out to be a little bit more on the pinky mauvey side, but Alia Bhatt had a beautiful peachy nude lipstick. So I took my M.A.C Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Chili, which is a hot chili red color. So I just dabbed the lipstick on top of that to bring a lot more peachiness onto the lips. Once I applied the lipstick, I just took a tissue paper and just blotted everything down to make it look everything subtle and toned down and make it basically look super nude. Alia Bhatt also sported her beautiful freckles on the skin. I tried to recreate that on myself as well. So I'm taking the Lakme Micro Brow Precision Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. So I'm just trying to create small little freckles and using my finger to blend it down. She has her freckles across the face, on the middle of the nose, as well as a little bit on the cheek area, which looked really beautiful, I must say. I'm taking my time and slowly and gently creating these beautiful freckle marks. Once that is done, I'm gonna set everything in place using my favorite L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set Setting Spray. So I'm just giving it a quick spray onto the skin and letting it dry. This will just make sure that the makeup doesn't budge. And here is the final finished Alia Bhatt wedding makeup look, which I created on my dusky brown skin tone. What do you think of this look? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I put in a lot of work and money in creating this look with the jewelry, accessory and outfit and everything, but I'm pretty happy with the outcome. It is very similar and close to her look. I think it's a very classic kind of a bridal look. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I think this is a kind of a makeup look that would work across skin tones and skin type. It is such a beautiful look to sport on your wedding day. All the products that I use in today's video will be linked in the description box. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. Make sure to hit the bell notification to get notified each time I upload a new video on my channel. This is it. Take care of yourselves and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.